All right, so let me get this. Like, okay, you coming up in the trenches. Like, how was it for you growing up? I want to get your background a little bit because people, they think that you a comedian. You is funny, but you a street nigga at heart. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for me, I used to smoke crack. That a lot of people don't know, right? I used to smoke crack, right? And like, when I was smoking crack, it was, it ain't obvious. You can't tell I used to smoke crack, right? You can't look at me today and tell I used to smoke crack. That's what I'm on. Like, you didn't even know until I just said it, but I like to keep it real, right? I used to smoke crack, right? But I ain't smoked a lot of crack. They laugh, think it's funny, but it ain't funny.
Smoked a little bit of crack.
No, I can't call it a little bit because I smoked a lot of crack like for a kid. Because I was like 20 years old smoking crack, right? And that kind of like fucked me up because I went from like smoking Primos to smoking crack, right? And just to think about it, right, it kind of like fucked me up because like none of my friends weren't smoking crack, right? They were smoking blunts. So I couldn't even get high with them, right? And I went to jail for burglary. I broke in my baby mama best friend's house. I felt kind of bad about that, but she had a PlayStation that I just had to have, right? No, I'm for you laughing. That's why I'm saying I can't open up on these platforms.
You can open up. I'm
just trying to keep it real.
You just be tweaking. You funny.
High then, I was trying to get high, but I played it first, right? Because the game. And I'm keeping it real. Right, but look, no, y'all see, that's why I don't like telling my life. Like they want to know where I come from, but they don't understand I'm just like them.
Nah, look, I'm
a thief
too.
I'm a thief. I'm a robber. I'm a murderer. I don't know about the murder because like I don't know about that yet. But I'm saying
I'm looking at him. My fault.
I'm everything, man. Right. That's why they know. Like the streets know. They say, "Oh, it's a crackhead right there." They know that I know that I used to smoke crack. Right, and just because I used to smoke crack, it don't bother me.
Yeah.
Right, because I don't smoke crack no more.
Yeah.
You in the PlayStation though?
Yeah, I sold the PlayStation. Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So you said your homies ain't smoke crack, but you smoke the crack. Why you jump off the porch like that? Like what?
I ain't jump off the porch. Like kind of like being around it, right? So I used to be in a crack house. Like back in the day, you used to see a crack house, and like the whole room be full of crack smoke. So I used to sell a whole lot of crack. And one day it was like a whole lot of smoke in there, and I don't know if I was mad or something. I'm like, damn. Let me hit that crack. For the God, my mom. Y'all laughing. I swear to God, like it fucked me up. No, the first hit, crazy part about it, the first time I hit crack, I didn't even know I was high. For the first time you smoking, you don't even know, like, you don't know the high yet. So you be like, damn, you smoked the crack, but you don't know, like, you don't know the high. Like, you don't know the high yet. Just like first time I took a Percocet, I didn't know I was supposed to went to sleep. So I was up for a long time. Right? So the first time you do every drug, you got to kind of like learn the high. So I kind of like knew I was a dope fiend after I smoked it like 10 times. Cause like first I could smoke like a 50 and that was it. But then
a 50 is crazy, G.
How much
what the fuck is you talking about? 50 is
like
oh no, wait, you ain't finna slide past a 50, G. Talk about it. What's we talking about?
You smoking 50 worth of weed, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, I don't smoke weed no more, but I used to smoke weed. Yeah.
Well, 50 worth of crack, it ain't that big. It's kind of like small. So it's kind of like you put it in a pipe. And I had the glass pipe sometimes. Sometimes I used the metal one.
You trolling, bro.
I swear my mind trolling.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about it. All right, my fault. No.
You might think it's funny. I swear to God, I smoke crack. Right? I smoked crack at a young age, right? But I started smoking dips first. And then I smoked crack.
Wet? You smoking wet?
I smoked the wet.
Yeah. All right. So you was a tweaker. You was a tweaker for real. I know how them niggas.
I was tweaking because I was always a functioning addict.
No, but them niggas that smoke dips, they get wild, G.
Yeah, I used to get wild.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I used to get wild.
All right, we gonna.
But that was back then, though. I went to jail for getting wild and shit, right? So it's kind of like one time I was in the city, right? And I was selling hustling at the time, and I had to shoot my partner named Eddie. You see what I'm saying? Because I went to jail for it, so everybody know I went to jail for it, but he had hit me for like 4.5 ounces, right? And it's kind of crazy because like I was finna hit him, right? I'll tell you when he called me like I need 4.5. And I'm thinking like, damn, I'm finna go and rip him off. So I went to my partner house. At the time, my partner was Q. So I went in Q crib, bam. I'm going Q crib, bam. I'm like, damn, Q, you got some bread? Because I'm finna just smash some bread and put it in the microwave and get that shit hard. I'm finna give him that.
You finna whoop him.
I'm finna whoop him. So yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. So I made the whoop.
Hold on, let me ask you. Y'all call whoops where y'all was at too?
No, we call it gank. I'm finna gank.
Okay, we call it whoop.
I just said whoop because I'm in Chicago. I don't want to disrespect y'all shit.
No, it's all good.
Right, but look, I was finna gank him, right? So I put the shit together. I'm telling my homeboy Q. I'm like, man, I'm finna go and get him. He want 4.5. He like, man, you finna get him? Like, yeah. So whole time he thinking I finna hit him. So Eddie come, I put Eddie in my car. Eddie like the niggas around the corner, they want it, we gonna pull up. So we get around there, we pull up. Eddie like, shit, give it to me. I'm gonna go ahead and take it in there to him. I'm like, bet. And then I thought about it. I had the fake shit right here and the real shit right here. But this is my last real dope. I'm like, fuck, this is my partner. I ain't gonna get him. Bam, I give him the 4.5 real and shit. Bam, he go in there. He get out the car. Bam. So he got out the car. Bam, I fire up a Philly blunt. Back then, we smoked a Philly. So I lit the Philly. I'm smoking. I'm thinking like he's been gone a little while because the blunt kind of like, damn, halfway through. I'm like, where the fuck he at? I saw my mama. So I look through the windshield right there at the rear view. He running that way. Now mind you, this is why I didn't tell you before he went in. He like, I don't know these niggas. Let me get the heat. So I gave him my gun.
So you got what for the?
No, I gave him my gun. That's what I want. I gave him my gun.
So you get hit with your own blick.
This is my partner though. Y'all, this is my partner.
I'm walking with you.
You gotta feel this is my partner.
I'm walking with you.
This is my partner.
I'm walking with you.
Listen. So we got the same mentality because I was just finna get him, but I was too good for the trenches, I guess. Right? So I didn't get him. But it crossed his mind and he got me like, man, give me the pole real quick. I don't know. Like, I got you, gang. I give him the gun, bam. So when I see him in the thing, I get out, I'm thinking like, I'm right here. Like, maybe he forgot where I was at or something. I'm like, man, I'm right here. He up my blick on me.
It's crazy.
Bam. So I'm like, damn. I pull up, go back to Q house. I'm like, damn. Go back to Eddie just robbed me. He like, shit, you was finna rob him? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Why Eddie knew that? You told Eddie that?
Listen, no, I told
somebody that got back to you.
Yeah, I went in there and I whipped it up in front of him. But mind you, I didn't even give it to him. I thought about it. But I showed somebody my hand that I didn't even know it was my hand yet. I want to tell them why ends that.
Let's talk about that. I want to get into that.
Yeah.
So you was finna, why you was finna hear folks though? It was just like
I
on
needed
some
the money. I wanted the money.
But you had a 400 split already.
But I need his too. Because that's how you think. That's how you think things. Like, damn, I need that. Because I knew he didn't have the money. I knew he was getting it for somebody else. Because he was just with me. He ain't got no money for the split. So I knew he was, you know what I'm saying, finna just hit anybody anyways. I was going to hit him, let him go ahead hit him. So and when he came back to complain, I was going to give him some. Yeah, I was hitting the nigga over there. Through him. So he's going to do the hitting for me.
I ain't gonna lie.
He's gonna be the face of it.
He's gonna be the face of the hit. But when he came back to me complaining, I was gonna give him some.
Oh, you was treacherous. Yeah, you was a motherfucker.
So I was gonna give him some when he came back.
Hey, look, hold on, wait.